In today's video, we are going to be talking about adding extra visibility to your bike if you ride on the streets at night. The product we're going to be talking about is the MonkeyLectric M204 wheel light. Hey guys, I'm Arleigh with Bike Shop Girl, where I'm empowering families to get on the bike and leave the car at home. Today's product is something that I think isn't really covered enough in the bike industry, and that's adding wheel lights to your bike. Wheel lights, like the MonkeyLectric M204, add LEDs around your wheel, and depending which Monkey light you choose, there's more LEDs, which means more patterns, and it can actually turn your wheel into like an LED light show. The reason I prefer the M204 in general is because it fits on more wheel sizes. I sell a lot of cargo and kids bikes. It's my specialty, and these fit a 20-inch or 16-inch very well. So the MonkeyLectric 204 is $25 without batteries. They do make a rechargeable version for a little bit more, but I prefer the $25 option, and then you can just use whatever rechargeable AA batteries you already have on hand. So today we're gonna be unboxing this, showing you what's in this packaging, and then installing it on a kid's bike I have waiting for me in the stand. Here's the MonkeyLectric M204, and let's just start unwrapping it. So I keep this and give it to all customers because it shows you your different color options, what each color and pattern can do for different lumens. So this is super handy to keep around until you're used to your light. So this large thing is your battery harness. This is going to be zip tied around the hub. In order to make this work, you do need batteries. So you would unscrew this, pull it out, put your batteries in. Pretty straightforward. This is the heart of the unit. So we have a couple LEDs, and this will be zip tied, and then this part snakes up your spokes and connects to your battery harness. Directions. Lots of zip ties. This thing is basically put together by zip ties. So standard plastic ones, and then these are extra metal ones. So I typically will route the plastic zip ties first and then add these. Just note that they can cut you, especially if you trim them. So these help keep your battery harness from wiggling around your hub. Here's the tools you'll need. I use some side cutters. I always use a pair of nail clippers to cleanly cut zip ties. Here's our wheel. I start with this. This is going to be your LED. I find my spoke hole and then the reflector, and I'm going to go halfway in between. On this small of a wheel, I'm going to try to bring it out as far as I can. Now we're just going to run zip ties. So this is your power cable. So I'm going to get this out of the way by wrapping it around the leading spoke right next to where I zip tied to. One zip tie to hold that in place. Now we're going to install the battery harness. I route these through the zip tie first. On some wheels, especially these smaller ones, it's a little bit harder to get in there. I'm just going to run our zip ties. Now you just connect the power, so white line, and I'm going to run this in the wheel and then connect it. Cut all our zip ties, make sure we don't cut any cables, of course. For this little 20-inch wheel, I am going to leave off these little metal zip ties just because it's going on a little kid's bike, and where they're going to be riding it and locking it up, I'm not too concerned about these being stolen, but I do use these on my bike. Our last step would be to put in the batteries. So again, you're just going to turn this cap, pull it out, put 3 AA's in, put it back in, securely tighten this cap. Personally, all of my bikes that I ride at night have a set of some type of monkey light on them just to give me that side visibility. If you're interested in a monkey light or any other wheel lights, I will link below to my website where you can pick up one. If you like this content, make sure you hit subscribe. I'm ramping up the content for 2020 and focusing really on that tagline, which I live and love, which is empowering you to get on the bike and leave the car at home. If you have any questions, if you have comments, make sure to leave them below. And until next time, this was Arleigh with Bike Shop Girl.